El-Shaddai Worship Centre is 18 years old. So congratulations, Reverend, on our 18th anniversary.
To God be the glory.
Amen.
Ebenezer, thus far the Lord has brought us.
So what would you like to tell us about the first moment that you knew El-Shaddai Worship Centre was being born?
First of all, we were in prayer, and the first thing that we prayed for was the name. And there's several names, as you can imagine, when you are looking for a name of a church. But one thing that came up was that we are worshipers. I come from a worship background, and worship was very, very paramount. And so the first thing the Lord said is that worship me. And so the worship part came up, and then I believe that with God all things are possible. I believe that the God we serve is unlimited. And so with the fact that God is unlimited, the word El-Shaddai is what stood up. And so that's how El-Shaddai Worship Centre came up. It's a place where God is worshipped. It's a place where the impossibilities become possible, because with Him all things are possible. So that's the origin of the name.
Wow. What is one moment or one milestone where you most clearly saw God's hand providing for this church?
I think there's been several, but one classic one is when we managed to pay off this building in which we are. It was, everybody doubted, particularly the real estate people and even the banks did not think we would manage to pay it off within a period of time shorter than they anticipated or gave us. But God came through, and we saw that as one big miracle, which really gave us encouragement to know that if God has done it in this one, He can do it in anything else.
And so thinking about the last 18 years, how has the vision and heartbeat of this church remained the same, even as our methods have changed?
Methods change, the principles stay the same. And I believe that we are still thriving to be that worshiping church. We're still thriving to reach the community and to be a people where everyone feels at home, regardless of their status, regardless of their race, nationality, or background.
Yes. In the next 5 to 10 years, what legacy are we building today? What legacy do you want the next generation to inherit?
The Bible says a good man leaves an inheritance for his children and his children's children.
Yeah.
So every time we hear that verse, we think it's money, we think it's property. But the greatest legacy that one can ever leave is to introduce the next generation to God. Yeah. So the next legacy upon my heart, and I think that's what is upon the leadership of this house, is to invest in the next generation. Because as we grow old, it's the next generation that are going to take this even higher. But they can only do that if we intentionally and deliberately invest in them. El-Shaddai Worship Centre, thank you for your faithfulness and your commitment in the last however long you've been part of this church. Some of you have been here 18 years. For some of you, it's been months. For some of you, it's been somewhere along the middle. But whatever period you've been here, you've been a blessing. You have invested your life. And for that, I want to say thank you, and looking forward to the next 18 years. I believe God has been faithful, but the best is yet to come. El-Shaddai, congratulations. Happy anniversary.